You're watching Rurouni K95's anime review on Ghost in the Shell 2, Innocence. Hi Ruronis, this is your pal, Rurouni K95 here. So today's anime review, we're going to be reviewing Ghost in the Shell 2, Innocence, which is the follow-up to the previous anime movie, Ghost in the Shell, because it was directed by Mamoru Oshii, who worked on a couple of Urusei Yatsura movies, which we'll get to more about after the review. So let's start with a review on Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence. The story is loosely based on the Ghost in the Shell manga chapter, Robot Rondo, with elements of Phantom Fund. Opening in 2032, Public Security Section 9 Cybernetic Operative Bato is teamed up with Togusa, an agent with a few cybernetic upgrades following the events of Ghost in the Shell, which I've already reviewed. After a series of deaths due to malfunctioning gynoids, doll-like sex robots, Section 9 is asked to investigate as the gynoids all malfunctioned without clear cause. The deaths are believed to be premeditated murders. Bato and Togusa were sent to investigate possible terrorists or political motives. Additionally, the most recent gynoids remains show they all contain an illegal ghost. Section 9 concludes human sentience is being artificially duplicated onto the dolls illegally, making the robots more lifelike and possibly acting as a motive in the murders. Called to a homicide scene information, warfare technology specialist Ishikawa explains the victim is Jack Walkson, a consignment officer at gynoid company Locus Solus, who may have been killed by the Yakuza. A previous Yakuza boss was recently killed by a gynoid. So as Ishikawa concludes, Walkson was held responsible and killed in an act of revenge. Bato and Togusa enter a Yakuza bar to question the current boss, only to be threatened by the bar occupants. Bato opens fire, killing and wounding numerous gang members, including the cyborg that murdered Walkson. The current boss then admits his predecessor was somehow involved in Locus Solus, but insists he doesn't know how. Entering a store on his way home, Bato is then seemingly warned by the Major and shot in the arm by an unseen assailant. Caught in the firefight, Bato nearly kills the store owner in confusion, but is subdued when Ishikawa appears. While having his damaged arm replaced, Bato is informed by Ishikawa that his e-brain was hacked, causing him to shoot himself and attack the store occupants. Ishikawa explains that Bato was hacked to try and cause further scandal following his Yakuza assault in an attempt to stop Section 9 investigation. Bato and Togusa then head for the mansion of Kim, a soldier turned hacker with an obsession with dolls, seemingly dead. Kim soon then reveals he lives inside the shell of a human-sized marionette and discusses philosophy with his visitors. Kim admits to Locus Solus, divulging that the company has a secret headquarters in international waters. Warned by the Major, Bato realizes that Kim has secretly hacked into his and Togusa's e-brains and currently trapping them in a false reality, resetting Togusa's brain. So Bato subdues Kim, and noting he knows Kim hacked his brain in the store, resolved to gather material evidence. Bato infiltrates the Locus Solus headquarters, While Togusa remotely hacks its security systems using an unaware Kim as a proxy, the ship's security becomes aware of the hacking and retaliates with a virus that fries Kim's cyberbrain simultaneously. A hidden virus that contains a program into the production line gynoids, causing them to attack everyone aboard. As Bateau fights to the ship's center, then Major then appears by controlling a gynoid remotely, helping Bateau fight the gynoids and hack the ship's security. Taking control of the ship, the Major then reveals to Bateau about the truth about the gynoids, hiring the Yakuza to traffic young girls. Locus Solus duplicate their consciousness into the gynoids, giving them human ghosts to make them more realistic. Bateau rescues a young girl from a ghost dubbing machine, and she explains that Jack Wilson, learning the truth about Locus Solus, promised to save the girls by tampering with the ghosting process. This caused gynoids to murder their owners, allowing Wilson to attract police attention and indirectly kills the Yakuza boss. Despite Wilson's actions to saving the girls, Bateau objects that he has also victimized the gynoids as well, causing them severe distress by giving them damaged ghosts. Having solved the case, but Bateau asks the Major if she's happy now, and she notes that she will always be beside him on the network before disconnecting from the gynoid. So that's probably my conclusion, my review of Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence. With the story loosely based connected to the manga by Masamune Shirow, the film was written and directed by Ghost in the Shell director Mamoru Oshii, who is known for Urusei Yatsura Only You, Urusei Yatsura Beautiful Dreamer, several Patlabor films, The Skycrawlers, and he also did Jinro the Wolf Brigade. The film was honored the best sci-fi anime film at the 2004 Nihon SF Taisho Awards, and was in competition at the 2004 Cannes Film Festival. The soundtrack for the film was released under the name Innocence OST, and a related novel, Ghost in the Shell Innocence After the Long Goodbye, was released on February 29th, 2004. The film makes any allusions and references to the other famous works, such as The Future Eve. The foreign DVD release of the film faced many issues ranging from the licensing to audio. Oh, and speaking of which, Ghost in the Shell Innocence contains many references to fantasy, philosophy, and Zen, and addresses aesthetic and moral questions. For example, the film begins with a quotation from Auguste Villiers Adams' Tomorrow Eve, 1886. If our gods and our hopes are nothing but scientific phenomena, then let us admit must be said that our love is scientific as well. Other numerous quotations in the film come from, such as Buddha, Confucius, Descartes, the Old Testament, Meiji era critic Saito Ryokyu, Richard Darwin Hawkins, Max Weber, Jacob Grimm, Plato, Jim Milton, the 14th century playwright Zemini, Tokyo, the Tridentine Mass, and Julien Alfred de Lamartine, French Enlightenment philosopher and author of Man a Machine. So the characters and their names may contain allusions to other older works. For example, the Hadale model robots refer to human-like robot named Hadale, featured in Tomorrow's Eve. Also, the book that popularized the word android as well when it comes on the production about Ghost in the Shell. The director's ideas on the origins of the movie. Director Mamoru Oshii says he didn't envision it slowly as a sequel to Ghost in the Shell. He said, I had a dozen ideas linked to my views on life, my philosophy I wanted to include in this film. I attacked Innocence as a technical challenge I wanted to go beyond typical animation limits, answer personal questions, and at the same time appeal to film goers. During the production, the first decision Oshii made was not to make Motoko Kusanagi the main character and instead make it a story about someone searching for her. Oshii chose to make the movie have a different tone and feel free from the original. So it's a lot more different than Ghost in the Shell, which is the first Ghost in the Shell movie. Especially, it's like more different from the original manga by Masamune Shirow. On December 8th, 2004, DreamWorks' parent company of theatrical distributor Go Fish Pictures has released Ghost in the Shell Innocence on DVD in the US. Reviews immediately began appearing on Amazon and other websites criticizing the movie's subtitle track instead of including the overlay subtitles from the theatrical release. DreamWorks produced the DVD subtitles using closed captioning, resulting in the subtitles. For example, in the subtitles that introduced the movie on the movie's visual effects, in addition to reading dialogue, audiences saw cues like footsteps or helicopter approaches. After receiving numerous complaints, DreamWorks released a statement saying that the unsatisfied customers could exchange their DVDs for properly subtitled ones postage paid, and that version 4 had already been proper subtitling. Manga Entertainment, which released it with co-produced with the first film and collaborated with Bandai Entertainment to release the TV series, released Innocence with the English dub featuring the same cast as the one used in Ghost in the Shell standalone complex. In the UK, on February 27th, 2006, the manga UK dub was co-produced with a longtime anime partner Madman Entertainment, who has distributed manga UK titles in Australia since its founding in 1996. The UK English dub Region 1 on Region 1 Blu-ray disc features an audio error with the soundtrack has been pitch shifted down, resulting in unnatural sounding deep voices and mechanical sound effects in slow motion. This is also present on the standard DVD. I mean, think of it. The English dub of Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence is probably is in the UK manga UK releases, which featuring the English dub casts from Ghost in the Shell in standalone complex, including Richard Epcar, which it wasn't included on the DreamWorks release, but as usual, when it comes to anime movies like Ghost in the Shell, Innocence, that's why. So that's going to be it for my anime review on Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's my quick thoughts about Ghost in the Shell 2. This is probably the sequel to the first Ghost in the Shell movie, which is probably like a follow-up, I'd say, but it's more different from the original Ghost in the Shell manga. I have it on DVD in my anime collection, which is from DreamWorks, which is the one that does not include the English dub on it. Help subscribe for content. My Anime Planet, link in the description down below. You can share this video on your Twitter and Facebook, and if you give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button on this video. Please leave it in the comments about suggestions on anime. What should I review next by leaving in the comments section below on this video. Please subscribe to my channel, RuRoniK95. Feel free to join my channel. Click on my notifications bell button. Check out my other previous videos that I uploaded as well. And that's all I have to say. So keep it otaku for this anime review, and that's all I have to say for my today's anime review on Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence. This concludes my anime review on Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence. This is RuRoniK95 saying thank you for watching my anime review. I'm glad you liked it. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you soon for the next anime review after my anime review on Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence, and have a great day. This is RuRoniK95 signing off, and thank you for watching my anime review on Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence, which I reviewed for today's anime review just for now.